Alright, we're going to be running back this Gyarados team. How to put it? So, I've been thinking about a lot of teams, but I kind of need to just play more games than team build and just understand the meta more, because like some of the information I'm working with is getting a bit outdated, as I notice like Cinderace, Rillaboom is like being more popular, and like particularly people are playing a lot less Rain. And I'm also seeing a few other things like pop up, like there's this like Pokemon called Klefki, I think, or something. It has the triage ability. I keep seeing it with Lapras, and I think they do something with Lapras, but every time I face it, they just ally switch. Anyway, so just things about the metagame that I need to understand more. And yeah, basically need to do more like field testing and less theory crafting, if you want to say it like that. So we're running back this Gyarados team. So the Sun mode's been pretty solid. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm turned around on Porygon 2. Before I was using like a plus defense nature all bulk build, but this plus special attack nature with a little bit of special attack investment has really impressed me. Just a lot more threatening than Dusclops, especially if I like Ice Beam is super effective. Also Recover is just super reliable as a win condition, where Pain Split you have to play like very intelligently with, and your opponent has to play into it. Like if your opponent knows how to play against Pain Split, Dusclops becomes a lot less effective. So liking these three mons, loving Togekiss, just does so much for one Pokemon slot. Like it's not amazing at anything, but it just does like 4 different things. Follow me, walls like grass types. It's able to Dynamax and get speed control with Max Airstream. Marowak and Gyarados, I'm kind of wavering on them. My issue with Gyarados is like, while I love that it's a water type intimidator, so it like previously with Primarina, it just like got walled by Rillaboom too hard, especially with Grassy Glide, so like you're not even safe in Trick Room. So I like that this is a water type that doesn't care about Rillaboom, but on the other hand, as an Intimidate user with Assault Vest, it's like not the best at pivoting, because like if I pivot in, you know, if I Dynamax something else and pivot Gyarados in, like I'm not faking out, I'm not threatening stat drops or anything. It's just like I click Waterfall a bunch and hope you're scared. So I'm like really missing I'm missing in the pivot into fake out that Incineroar offers. Marowak, another thing I'm a little skeptical on is like, man, it's really strong, but you need Trick Room, and like sometimes I want to lead. Sometimes I want like Venusaur, Torkoal, and Gyarados, and like, oh, I need Marowak. I need it for Lightning Rod, but then I bring it in to use its Lightning Rod, and then it just gets outsped too hard. Another common situation I'm finding myself in is like Venusaur, Torkoal, Togekiss, and then I want a fire attacker because Torkoal it has overheat, but it's really there to body press. So then I bring Marowak in, so like Togekiss, Marowak, Torkoal, Venusaur, and then the Marowak just doesn't do what I need it to do, whereas Incineroar is way more capable of taking hits and throwing out Flare Blitz than Marowak. So, but again, I just have to get games in and basically think less, play more right now. Trying to think what else I might want. So like kind of where I'm going to go next with team building is I'm going to keep those first 4 Pokemon, so Venusaur, Torkoal, Togekiss, Porygon 2. Really like those 4. I might need to think of like a second Intimidate, like a different Intimidate user and a different water type coverage. Maybe it doesn't have to be water, honestly. Okay, so this is a Hail team, pretty basically on the fast end of things. Doesn't look like they could stop Trick Room, to be honest, so I'm gonna need to go with that. Marowak also seems strong. Guess I'm just here. It's like Torkoal honestly doesn't even seem bad either. So yeah, I might end up doing, the thing is like I don't want to do Incineroar and Porygon 2 because they share fighting weakness. Like another thing with Gyarados is it pivots really well with Porygon because they want to go for a fighting move and I could swap in Gyarados and resist it. Maybe it's time for Arcanine again, honestly. I'm looking at Intimidators right now. That's what I'm going to do while doing all these animations, to be honest, is look at Intimidate users. Because like I also have my eye on Crocodile, or Crocodile, or whatever, the dark ground type. But that's just another case of like, doesn't work well with Porygon 2. Okay, so they're going to go for... This is like Ice Steel, right? Okay, we're gonna go here and here. So yeah, it's like what Intimidate users resist fighting? Not many. Arbok doesn't seem worth playing. Yeah, all the Intimidate users are really just like weak to fighting, so... Who are you hailing? How much damage does that do? Ah, that does so much. Wait, this Sand Slash is like really fast. I thought Sand Slash was slow. What's going on here? It's got Slush Rush now. I think I just have to sack the Gyarados. I was thinking about swapping in Togekiss. Okay, well, that's kind of good. It's like, why did I bounce? That doesn't make any sense. Crit didn't help. There's a lot of defense too. It might be that I need my Gyarados to be like max HP if I truly wanted to pivot. I might need to copy like the Incineroar spread or something. Just gonna toss one of these out. I expect it to get KO'd both before doing anything. Blue, like. Yeah, so what if my Gyarados is just like, I don't know if that crit mattered, it probably didn't. Gyarados has a lot less defense. I need so much speed investment to like make the max airstreams worth it. I'm doing Gyarados spreads right now. You could maxing a low Marowak. Look at the animation. I'll pan to my desktop real quick. Yeah, sweet. See, I'm doing Gyarados spreads, and it's like the speed EVs are really messing with its bulk. Did I switch back? Yeah. Steel Roller. Roar Bell's not a big deal. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with Gyarados. I guess my Gyarados is just too bulky. Or too squishy. And then that's the crazy thing. If I go for speed... Huh. That's interesting. If I go for speed... So if I want, like, I want to hit like 114 speed on, what's this Pokemon? Fighting Water. Follow me. I kind of want to toss out a Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. Because the sun's up. So yeah, my Gyarados I want like 100 or 92 speed investment. And if I put the rest in health, if I like max out its health, and then put the rest in attack, so I have 164 attack. Oh wait, no, I didn't have the nature. Okay, wait, maybe this works. I have a lot less defense though. But that's not a big deal. Yeah, I can't deal with Urshifu. Kind of want to retrain my Gyarados. Is kind of where I'm at right now. I think that's what I need to do. I need to retrain my Gyarados to be bulkier. I'll look into that after this video. I'm actually not shifting around that much, to be honest. I'm just shifting like 100 EVs out of attack and into health. I'll need to do some, see, this is, y'all are getting the first-hand experience is what I'm thinking of right now. So I need to do some like rockfall calcs into Gyarados with -1. Okay. Okay, your team. So you're a pretty fast team, except you have Fake Out and potentially Imprisoned Gengar to disrupt my stuff. On the other hand, you have no way to stop this lead. I actually just want to lead Torkoal too. And like get a body press off or something. Then in the back we do one of these and do I want Trick Room mode? I don't think so. I could just play like that. Okay, so Gyara calc. What is Gyarados even weak to? Gyarados is weak to rock. It's weak to electric, but it's like gonna die to any electric move, and I have lightning rod. So then it's weak to rock. Wait, it only has 2 weaknesses? Yeah, because grass is covered. Okay, so I only have to live a rockfall calc. Maybe I have to be really scared of Weevil. I don't think I do though. Okay, so Gyarados has to live Rockfall. Who's the most popular and strongest Rockfall user? Tyranitar? That's gonna be pretty hard. Tyranitar, calc. living a Tyranitar cow is going to be pretty difficult. What do you have? You have Gyarados. Or body press into you again. Gyarados' defense stat is so sad. Its special defense stat is nice though. See, Frenzy Plant would have did twice as much damage. Weevil used Third Shot? Or does that KO? Yeah, that KOs. Well, at least the weather isn't set. Moxie's pretty scary though. I really should have Frenzy Plant. Pretty bad idea. Yikes. I think the max airstream really might do me in. If the Magnezone outspeeds my Gyarados, which is like pretty likely. Yeah, I figured. Doesn't. Man, I need my Torkoal to be like almost less bulky, just because it I think we lose. It's like not activating the Citrus Berry. Oh, I did not bounce into that too. That bounce was nonsense. Damn, I might actually have been able to win if I was like thinking of breaking the Sturdy, but I had the Vine Lash damage, so. Oh my god, bouncing into the Gyarados would have did like a good chunk of damage too. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, dude, I just punted the game for like actual no reason. Like, the bounce was actually kind of sick, too. Because then they couldn't do anything. What am I even hoping for? Yeah, alright, I definitely punted. Electroweb. Alright, well, regardless, y'all could have seen if I bounced into their Gyarados gets KO'd. And then I could 2v1 the Magnezone even though it's not a great matchup for me. I might not be able to 2v1 it, honestly, but that was kind of the plan. Oh no, because I could follow me an Earthquake and then it just dies. And then I messed up by not Frenzy planting the Gyarados too. Like or Max Vine Lash. Like if I Vine Lash it, it's also it also is like KO'd way easier. So I made two like pretty critical errors. I was thinking they would Geyser the Torkoal instead of Airstream the Venusaur, but like there's just like no like the special attack boost from Max Ooze like just not that relevant. Because even if they Max Geyser the Torkoal, then I can't use the special attack boost because now I'm slower. Okay, Sableye could use Fake Out, Rillaboom could use, so they have a lot of Fake Out users. They're like pretty good in Trick Room. There's a very good chance I lead. There's a good chance I Dynamax Togekiss this game depending on their lead. Milotic and Sableye. Okay, well. Nope, just going after Milotic then. Did we win versus the... Yeah, we won versus the Hail team. And we just lost to... I don't even know what you call it. It's just a pretty standard team, to be honest. Volcarona, interesting. Volcarona is very interesting. My Lash is going to do like no damage. Dang, that last game would have been actually like pretty easy to win. What were you doing here? So it's like, on one hand, they could heat wave, but on the other hand, it's like I should be able to leave a heat wave. I might not live a max flare, but if they max flare, then their Dynamax also dies. I want a Dazzling Gleam just to get this Sableye out. And then, yeah, I think this is better. Just get that Sableye out of the way. Let's see the video. Wow, that's such a crazy quiver dance to me. They don't care. And like the Dazzling Gleam and the Vine Lash is gonna do some damage, right? Doesn't the Vine Lash KO is close? I guess I should have protected Togekiss because, like, just because. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really good for us. So we Dazzling Gleam and Frenzy Plant. We could follow me in Frenzy Plant. Now I like Dazzling Gleam because if we sack the Togekiss and stall the Fake Out, they could still quash our Venusaur. So I think it's actually kind of valuable to get the Sableye out of the equation. And like, we don't need the Venusaur anymore. Wow, they go for that. Impressive. Conkeldurr. think I could just get to click attacks this game. Flame Orb's pretty scary. That should KO easily there. Nice. Not sure if I should do one more. Typically I stop these at 3. Check out our opponent's team. I've been meaning to look into Scyther. Whoa, you need dual wing V. Oh, it's shiny Caesar. I thought it was Scyther. I do think Scyther with dual wing beats actually has more potential than Caesar. Payback is interesting. Yeah. Dragon Pulse is interesting. Dragon Pulse probably underrated just because of the maximum win. Very. I'm gonna call it here. I actually really want to retrain my Gyarados now that I think about it, and I need to do some calcs. Yeah, not much to say. Like I think this is just a pretty standard team of like fast mode, Trick Room mode, Togekiss, really redirection, and like Togekiss is kind of the best. And then Trick Room Sweeper and Intimidate User. Again, it's just like, is Marowak, you know, like, I love Lightning Rod with Gyarados, but I feel Marowak is just maybe too strictly needed in Trick Room. I think retraining my Gyarados is actually gonna inform a lot. Even if it's just like a few defense EVs, because like I actually do have quite a bit of HP EVs, but maybe I just need like a bit more defense. And it's weird. It sounds like I'm down on the team, but I'm not, because like there is also like huge upside to some of so I'm like, oh, Marowak needs Trick Room, and maybe that's too restraining. On the other hand, it's like, if you get them in Trick Room, if you get a lone Marowak out in Trick Room, it's basically like a weakness policy activated Pokemon. It has 80 base attack, and the item doubles its attack, so that's just like a weakness policy activated. So it's like, imagine you had Lapras that just, its weakness policy was just activated. That's really strong. So like, even though it might be hard to set up, it's probably worth it to set up, you know? I'm also interested how I was playing with Tailwind Amoonguss. I'm also interested in putting in a Alolan Marowak, similar to how people are putting a Lapras, like Tailwind Lapras with the Trick Room mode. I think Alolan Marowak might actually be a good candidate for that. I need to find the correct speed tier of like how much, like, do I have to make the Marowak jolly, or like can I just like max attack, max speed. Maybe I just need like 100 speed EVs and then it's like good enough in Tailwind. I need to figure that out. But I think that also has a lot of potential of like Whimsicott, Marowak, click Tailwind, Dynamax, and just Max Flare, Max Phantasm, everything. And well, the cool thing about Marowak too that I think is I don't want to say understated because like not really many people like talk about these types of things, but like these moves. So this is effectively base 100, 110 stab, 120 stab. These are like these are basically max moves. So like I could go Tailwind Marowak, not even Dynamax Marowak, pick a KO, and then when a second Mon comes in, I gotta fly on me. And then my second Mon could Dynamax, and it kind of circumvents the issue with Tailwind where you have to Dynamax too early. Now, like, you still Dynamax Marowak in some situations if you need it to, if you need the bulk, but like it's just an idea, you know, of like, oh, I think this Flare Blitz is gonna get the KO, and then like it's done its job, and then I bring something in the back and Dynamax that. So yeah, these are just things in my head. Sum it up, I want to try Tailwind alone Marowak, and for this team I need to look into Gyarados' bulk. It's also possible that Torkoal, Venusaur aren't correct, but I don't know, I just kind of bring them every game, so like it's weird. Because another thing is like, I don't know, Gyarados is like a decent lead, but not like amazing. And Marowak is not a good lead at all with how this team is set up. Like before I could go Togekiss, Incineroar, or Togekiss Primarina with like the original team. But I feel I can't really do, like Togekiss Marowak is like, maybe I just have to try it, you know, maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for. There's another option, honestly. Anyway, I've been rambling for like 6 minutes or whatever, so, but that's just my thoughts, you know, that's just my thoughts on how these like Trick Room weather teams and just like Trick Room teams in general are going. So, yep, that's it, that's the video.